Welcome back on netbooknews.it. This is a review for the HP Pavilion DM1Z. This 11-inch model talked about in the last few weeks, it's a product with good aesthetic quality, considerable battery life, with the new generation platform AMD-Z8. Weight about 1.5 kilograms. It's a little bigger than the competition, mainly because of these large laptop hinges that can bend up to 180 degrees. Moreover, we have a lot of space between the display and the keyboard. Let's take a look at the main features. On the right side, VGA output, two USB 2.0 ports, the 3.5mm output, both for microphone and earphones, the multi-size card reader, and under this little plastic cap, we can see the Ethernet port. On the left side, this large air intake, needed because of the high heating of the AMD platform. Two white system LEDs, HDMI output to connect the laptop to a TV or external monitor, and the third and last USB port. At the front, we can see only this grid that hides two high-quality speakers. At the bottom, there's no door to allow the memory RAM, but a nice surprise already seen in other HP products. Exchangeable battery aside, we can remove completely the panel and easily access all the internal components. So we can access the hard disk, the memory RAM that is in two blocks, 4 GB each, for a maximum of 8 GB. The computer fan, the Wi-Fi card, and we can also add a supplementary mini card like a 3G modem. All this is awesome for the system upgrade. This is the American model, with SIM card reader already integrated. By the way, we have to be careful putting the panel back in because of the fragile pods. The keyboard is full size. Come up to the chase side. It's the island model with separated keys, absolutely firm on the sides as well as the center. The touchpad, on the other hand, in spite of its quite big dimensions, has sensitivity problems for the multi-touch function as well. Besides that, the lid has matte finishes with a nice pattern. Actually, the only shiny part is the HP logo. Even the inside, it's all of the matte type, so it's not so sensitive to finger marks, keeping a good aesthetic look despite frequent use. The display is of the glossy type, not so good in the open air because of the reflections, but with good viewing angles, especially thanks to the hinges, which always allow the best visual. Maybe the only flaw in the construction is that the lid often totters, as if the hinge lacks stability, and this can be quite annoying in uncomfortable situations, for instance when traveling by train. Now let's take a look at the battery life. I have observed a very impressive performance with this HP Pavilion DM1Z. With brightness of 50%, surfing the net on Wi-Fi, I exceeded the 7 hours of battery life. That is better than a lot of netbooks with Atom processor, less powerful. All this is possible thanks to the low power consumption of this AMD platform and also to several energy-saving HP settings. Because of all these, we can say that this product adapts well to any kind of use. The performances are a strong point on this netbook, but you can always go to the complete review for the benchmark results. HD video resolution is not a problem at all, in streaming as well as in local resource, like gameplay and net surfing, even with many open tabs. For example, YouTube with HDMI 720p video runs without any kind of problem. The AMD Z8 platform allows to do this and more.
Ancora un gioco, giusto soltanto per farvi vedere così a scopo dimostrativo. Sto cercando di distruggere un po' tutto per creare web con un po' di tab, un po' di schede aperte, anzi ne apriamo altri, clicchiamo un po' a caso. Proviamo a... ecco qua. Ecco qua, mettiamo 720p. Speriamo lo carichi, siamo collegati in wifi. Ecco, allarghiamo lo schermo, allarghiamo qua. Anzi, mettiamo lo schermo intero. Questo è un 1080p su YouTube, in schermo intero.
The HP Pavilion DM1Z is sold with many pre-installed programs, more or less useful, including Catalyst Control Center, very easy to use, just with one click, that helps you obtain good performances with a graphics adapter, and bears on performance and energy consumed. The same thing is valid for Power Manager, the multimedia player and the webcam software. Not high definition, but more than enough for chatting on Skype. Another basic software for the complete management of the hardware platform that you can find in the utility folder is the HP Thermal Assistant, that allows to regulate the speed of the computer fan, to make it more or less silent. So, to sum up, among the good points of this HP Pavilion DM1Z, we can remember of course the battery life, the performances and the sale price, that in Europe is €379. Among the flaws we can mention the touchpad, the unstable display hinge and some of the plastic parts. However, it is really a versatile product, well adapted for writing, thanks to the nice keyboard, and also for playing games or videos, thanks to their long battery life, the bright display, and all the good performances. What's more, the price is even lower than the other 10-inch models with Atom processor. For more details, like benchmarks, graphics, and the complete review, you can refer to the full article linked to this video.